I'm so excited. Did you see that transformation? Oh my gosh. All right, tell all your friends about it because this show repeats between 3 and 4 p.m. And she's back in China. That beautiful girl that you've just seen is actually streaming us live right now from China. Our stream live address, if you guys want it, is www.ntv.co.ke/live. This morning, I'm joined by Chris and Linda and JJ. Chris and Linda are from BeautyClick, and JJ is a stylist. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are ya?
Good.
Thank you for being here. Doesn't she look amazing?
Yeah.
By the way, thank you, because without you guys, that would not have been possible. That was courtesy of BeautyClick and Ebony Salon, and of course, Buo Art, who took the photos at the very end. We just want to say a very big thank you to them. Chris, we'll start with you. Very interesting story. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the beauty industry.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
We're very happy to have been part of this, first of all. As you said, my name is Chris. How I got into this is that I bring some online expertise in this. Well, we're very excited to be part of an online thing that has to do with women, now in this case BeautyClick. So I got into this through a background in the online. I was previously at Kilimall, where I got to do a lot with the marketing of something online, and now we're here. So we're excited that we're here to make the women beautiful.
Absolutely awesome. And you work with Linda.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember meeting you during the transformation. Tell us a little bit about yourself, love.
I'm Linda. I've also been in the beauty industry for, let's say, 2 years. I started off at Alchemy Brands, then came BeautyClick. Well, who doesn't want to look glam?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And JJ, hi.
Hi.
So, yo, I met JJ at Ebony Salon right here in town, and you do hair like no other. Nice to finally have you on the show. Tell me a little bit, of course, about how you got into hairstyling.
Yeah, I went to school in 2011. I went to Ashley's Academy here in town. Then after I moved to Ebony, where I was trained and worked there for a while. Then it was sold to Ebony, now where I work, where I'm established. That's where I work, yeah.
Amazing. How long have you worked there?
I've worked there now for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you love what you do?
I love hair. I can never quit it for anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll ask my dear director to just put up our Have Your Say, because I want you guys to come in on this before we get into the technicalities of it. All right, there's our Have Your Say, Transformation Tuesday, okay? Do you think that today's women are enhancing their beauty and looks too much? And guys, you should read the feedback. It is insane, because men have come out, all the men have come out, they've woken up and they're like, yes, too much, okay? They're like, people are looking different. Unapeleka dem out, alafu akifika home, akitoa hizo vitu zote, you're like, hello, udem ni nani? You know, it's happening. It's a real thing. Chris, tell me a little bit about why you think that this has been taken to such extremes, and do you agree with it?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with them. Here's what. Well, I believe a woman should look as beautiful as she can by enhancing as much as she can. Well, obviously, you don't have to go direction of changing your color and whatnot. But when it comes to things that you can actually achieve, like your hair, you know, like your hairstyle, I mean, those are small things that you can always work on and look your best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you as a man, what do you think? Do you think sometimes it's just too extreme?
I have to admit, sometimes, yes. I mean, we've all seen those memes of the women on bikes with their makeup falling off.
Yes, exactly. And Linda, you know, thank God you're here as a woman. What do you think?
Oh, well, first of all, I'd say I think a little goes a long way.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all the way. As long as you're confident, just enough to enhance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? And this is what I say. This is the rule of thumb, okay? If you do your makeup and then you either use a towel or tissue or a cloth and there's too much on the cloth, you already have too much makeup on. So that should always be a rule of thumb for women. JJ, what are your thoughts with the weaves and everything that women are now kind of getting into even more?
Yeah, what I'll say is, girls should do things that look natural on them. Like, I don't say synthetic weaves are bad, but if you go the human way and get a person who can really fix it the right way, you look more natural. to a point that some of it, is that your hair or is that a weave?
And there is a way to achieve that, isn't there?
Yes.
Absolutely. So we'll talk about that in a second. But BeautyClick is doing something really different in the market, and you want all stylists to listen in. Tell us a little bit about this, Chris.
Well, let me start by introducing BeautyClick.
Okay.
BeautyClick is an online company that deals in dried hair products online. So how we're doing it exclusively through stylists, professionals, beauticians. So in the sense that usually the value goes to the retail stores when like you go to make your hair, when you go to get your hair from the stores, this value actually goes to the retail stores. But in the real sense, the stylists here create the value.
Okay.
So how do we come in? We want to break the value chain in the sense that the stylists actually get that value, and with an amazing product. Yeah. So we will bring quality products at convenience of the customer through a professional stylist. So that's in a nutshell how we work.
Okay. Linda, take us through this. I'm a hairdresser, or JJ is a hairdresser, and he already has his connector Super Cosmetics, or the lady who brings in from China for him. What is the point of difference with BeautyClick if already so many stylists have an existing resource for hair?
First of all, JJ doesn't have to leave his workstation to go to any shop where he buys. He just puts in an order and it's delivered right to his workstation. Secondly, we have amazing offers for the stylists.
Okay.
So they're also benefiting as they also give their clients quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
JJ, you must admit that we have come to a place where, you know, you get a packet of a nice human hair weave for like 1,800. Now you have all this other hair. Some hair goes for even 50K.
Yes.
Right? What do you think about this option?
It's very convenient.
Yeah.
The fact that they bring it to you in just a phone call and that's it.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
this something that you think you're going to get into?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I want to understand it more in terms of how stylists who already have an existing source can tap into this. Do they get rid of theirs? Is it something that is exclusive? We'll talk about that in just a second. But guys, we have a caller on the line. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Millie.
Hello, hello. Hello.
Can we get the studio speaker up, please?
Hello, sorry, I can hear you quite well.
Yes,
Sorry?
we can hear you, Millie. We can hear you. Good morning.
Oh. Okay, good morning. Hi, all.
We're great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. You have a question or comment, darling?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
Yes, first of all, I would like to understand what kind of hair you have.
Okay. Go ahead. What kind of hair do you have, Linda?
At the moment, we have Indian, Brazilian, and Peruvian. They all come in number 1 and number 2. Yes. Then we've also recently introduced a mass market product. It's hair that feels and looks like human hair. Can be heat styled. Yeah.
Okay. Another question, Millie?
Okay, yes, I have another. No, I just, because I'm a woman of color, I would like to understand if this hair can be dyed to my color of preference.
Okay, awesome.
Definitely. You can have your purples, blonde, anything you want.
Amazing. All right, Millie. So what we'll do is I will connect you to BeautyClick, all right?
All right.
And so you can go ahead and get a bunch of information that will help you look fabulous, darling.
Okay, no problem. All right.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you, Millie. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
One of the things, and this is not a misconception, I don't think, because it's happened to me, is that, and JJ, you can come in on this, is that weaving and keeping weaves in for too long and the wrong kind of weave does damage your natural hair.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually are now going natural.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the kind of damage that happens to one's hair and how one should take care of it.
Yeah. Thing is, when you stay long with weaves, they get old and the lines inside get old, so it kind of damages your hair because it's quite heavy. It will eat your hairline if you stay longer with it. But if you do a weave, let's say today, you go, stay for 3 weeks, you come back, remove, wash, treat your hair, do fresh lines.
Yeah.
It keeps it fresh. And your natural hair also is fresh.
Okay.
So like you can like, it can't like go with your hairline. Yeah, and again, when you're fixing it, more so along the hairline,
Yeah.
there's a way it needs to be tightened, and there's a way you can tighten it, and it will clear your hairline to kill it.
Yeah, exactly, because what happens is you have to be shukwad, and then they have to shona, right? So that process is actually what damages. But if you have a stylist who knows what they're doing, that shouldn't be the case, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are going to talk about cost in just a second. We have another caller on the line. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hi.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, Laveen. How are you?
I'm good too, thank you.
Nice name. You have a question or comment?
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, regarding the delivery for the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, so after placing the order with you guys, BeautyClick,
Yes.
yeah, how long will it take for the delivery to be made for me to receive the order
Okay, Chris?
at my location of presence?
All right. Good question, Laveen.
Thank you for your question. Well, as soon as you place your order, you have the option to receive the hair the same day. That is a premium option. You also have an option to receive the hair the following day. So we are scaling this countrywide. You can get your hair from wherever you are in the country. That's why we don't need the physical stores to do that kind of thing. So we've built this scalable model where from here we have that vision of going all over sub-Saharan Africa. We're actually launching in South Africa in October.
Wow.
So this is something you need to trust us with. This is our space. So we will take care of you. You'll get your hair as soon as you place your order at your own convenience.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right. So the issue of course, money is huge for a lot of people because some of these hairs are actually quite expensive. Yeah. And one of the things, you know, when you go to a store, when you go to Super Cosmetics or Beauty Options, it's right there. You can feel it, you can touch it, you can hold it up against your head. But online, and this is not exclusive to hair, even clothes, look so fabulous on the model. Then you get it, hey, please, you don't look anywhere near that model, right? And it's something that happens. What can you say about that, Linda?
We have the option of letting the consumer see the product. We have a few beauty centers. We have one here in town, Marcos, then Touch of Styles. We have Milele and a few others. Okay. If you're interested, or visit our offices. If you're interested, you can come, touch, feel, see. Okay. Yeah, where before you make the decision. We are at the Mirage. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Cost is a big thing. A lot of people just are like, this is not even an option for my customers, right? Because guys just want to spend under 4-5 on their hair and the weave. Chris, what can you say about the cost of these hairs and why do they cost so much?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The thing to do with cost. You'll realize some of these products, you'll end up buying maybe a weave for 2-5, whatever amount of money. This will last you for, say, a month or less, probably. But here's the thing with the kind of quality products that we bring in. With our hair, you get to last with it for as long as 2 years or more. So at the end of it, the cost benefits trickle down to you. So in the sense, you do a huge initial investment. Yeah. What would be called huge, but then in the long run, you end up benefiting. Okay. Yeah, because you save a lot. You do save a lot. Yep.
Let me tell you, and this morning, the girl who we transformed here on AM Live, Carol, left yesterday for China, and she arrived this morning, and she sent me a message just telling me how happy she is and how she feels just wonderful. The reason why we picked her, it was a very unique situation, is because she's away for 1 year. And that hair will last her that year, won't it? I mean, she has to remove it. She can't just sit with it. It'll turn into a nest. But she has to remove it and wash it and that kind of thing. But that hair specifically was for that unique kind of situation where she's going away in a place where they don't normally do this, you know? And that's specifically why we picked that. Right, we have another caller on the line. Her name is Barbara. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Barbara. Hello. All right, Barbara, are you there? She's there. We can hear her. All right, so we're gonna get her back on the line and see how that works. Okay, there is a proper way for a stylist to really understand how this works, and there's a way to register. Is there a cost to this? We're going to see that clip in just a second, but is there a cost in registration? Who do you approach, the stylist or the salon? Because those are two different entities.
Well, to answer your first question, there's no cost for a stylist to get on board. All you need is your expertise and your market, basically. The thing we realize is that most ladies, okay, no names, but most ladies will...
Don't look at anybody, yeah, Chris.
Yeah, they take their stylist word for the gospel.
Yeah.
So in the sense your stylist tells you today, hey, let's rock that mohawk. You'll probably be on AM Live tomorrow. Okay.
It happened.
Hope not.
It did happen. I sat here with a mohawk. My hairdresser hooked it up.
Yeah. So what we need is that stylist to just come on board with the expertise and their customers. So we'll sign them up, we'll run them through the process, and she'll take us to, she or he will take us to their clients.
But then, how does, you know, JJ works at Ebony. He is under Ebony.
Yes.
So, right? So, how do you approach Ebony in this kind of case?
Well, we have instances where we are working with the salons as well.
You say that again, sir?
We have instances where we're working with the salons.
Okay.
In the sense that the management will probably have issues us approaching their employees directly without going through them.
Yeah,
that happens
exactly.
everywhere. So we will find a way to relate this and make it work for both the stylist and the salon.
Okay.
So, yep.
It works well. All right. I want you to have questions for them because I still want to understand this a lot more. But we have Barbara back on the line, guys. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, darling. Thanks for calling back. You have a question or comment?
I have a question
Okay, go ahead.
and a comment.
Go ahead, Mama.
Okay, so I'm calling from Westlands, and I
Okay.
want to find out something.
Yes.
I bought their hair online.
Okay.
I bought a straight weave, Peruvian.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and I really liked it.
Okay.
So what I want to find out, do they have variety as far as colors are concerned? Because I really would like to try more.
Okay. Barbara, are you a stylist or you're just a customer?
I am a customer.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And you
Yeah.
really liked the hair.
I really loved it.
But you want
Very
more options,
silky.
huh? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wants more options.
We have more options. We have a wavy, we have curled, and you can also tong and flat iron your straight hair.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
And when it comes to taking care of the hair, in terms of the package that's delivered to you, are there instructions in there as to how to ensure that you're maintaining this this buy? Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, in terms of maintenance, yes, we have instructions, not necessarily with the package. Some packages go with instructions, but we always have instructions on our blog. You can visit our blog on our page, beautyclick.co.ke.
Yeah, it's right there on the screen.
Yep. So once you visit the blog, you'll find tips of how to maintain your hair and take care of hair, because if you don't maintain it, it will be a mess.
It will be a mess. JJ, do you have any questions for them?
All I'll ask is,
Yeah.
they've said the hairstylist gets, like, there's an advantage of us getting into your company, and I'll ask, what's the benefit? Yeah.
Yeah, what's the benefit for him?
Yeah.
The person who gets the hair done looks fabulous. You guys have money. How does JJ benefit? Or Ebony? Good question.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I will not necessarily name figures.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
Okay.
But there's a way we'll guide JJ through. We'll make sure he has more skills. We will classify him in the agents that we have, in terms of, is he a top agent, or we will classify him internally, and then from that there are benefits that will trickle down to him.
Okay.
We can give him more details.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. You don't have to get into the numbers, but there is a huge benefit to the stylist, is what you're saying.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, Linda, you wanted
And
to add?
we'll definitely give you referrals. Every day we have questions on our website, our SM pages, asking, do you know any good stylist? So you have that benefit.
So you do push the stylist information
Yeah.
on your site as
Yes,
well.
yes.
And you guys only BeautyClick. Do you only deal in hair, or do you have you diversified into makeup and other things?
We're currently in hair.
In hair.
Yeah.
Honey child, it is a billion-dollar industry.
I tell you.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right. There is a way to register. It's very, very simple indeed. And we're going to connect you to that on our social media platforms. But guys, yeah, KRA is watching. They know. They know. You know, they see they're even charging you more now to bring in the hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's becoming something to reckon with, and that's the main point. Is that the impact of the beauty industry on our economy is huge, and it's time that we just stop talking badly. You know, I think people talk so badly about beauty and enhancement because of the extremes of it, obviously. But this is a way to create employment. This is a way to enhance people, to transform women, to make people feel great. And I'm just so grateful you guys exist. Thank you so much, Chris and Linda, for being here and for introducing us to this new platform. JJ, thank you so much for being here. Will you throw in a style? Will you fix one of our viewers?
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I'm always looking out for y'all. Okay, so JJ is awesome. He does some serious hair, y'all. He's going to give away one lady is going to get three.
Through you.
Through me.
Yeah.
I was like, 3? Through me.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. So all you have to do is just tell us why you believe you deserve a fabulous do from JJ. Just log on to social media platforms. He's right here at Ebony Salon in town. So just tell us why you think you deserve it, and I'll see if these guys can throw in something in there. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Little Kim was unstoppable. The Brooklyn native was topping pop and rap charts, pushing the limit when it came to expressing herself through her music and her style. But then, the star just went a little bit quiet. In 2005, she served a year-long sentence, which turned into 4 years of near media silence. And it wasn't until recently that she started reaching out to fans again on social media. But, guys, these days, many of these same fans can barely recognize the songstress. Take a look at her before and after. And you know, there's a conversation going on online about Little Kim that she's gone a bit extreme, that this is now a little bit of a mental issue. Because you can't, look how wonderful she looked before. Yeah. Look at her now. I mean, yo, there's a place to stop, and you should talk to your family and friends. Right? Because that, for me, and there is a conversation about this. It happens to people when they just can't stop. They can't stop fixing and tucking and nipping and all of that. It is so important that ladies, young women who are watching, just, God made you the way you are. You're beautifully and wonderfully made, and that is the first step of realizing that. The rest is just extra, okay? Love yourself first. And take care of yourself first from the inside. It is so important. And then these guys will hook you up with the rest, okay? But don't try to do it the other way. Otherwise, you look like Little Kim. Thanks, guys. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.